And a beautiful view of stunning Chicago. Close by Chicago Stadium for a much-anticipated matchup today. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our presentation of today's game. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me courtside, Clark Kellogg. And across the way on the sidelines, David Aldridge. We should be in for a great game here. Clark, it's the Chicago Bulls taking on the visiting Atlanta Hawks.
I'm ready for a good one, partner. Listen to these Chicago fans. Extremely excited to get this underway and see two All-Stars, Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan, go at it. This could be an outstanding scoring contest between these two.
You said it. Buckle in. Clark, part of what makes Wilkins and Jordan so exceptional is how many ways they can get points.
Yeah, they score a lot of different ways, Kevin. Their offensive games are really versatile and complete. They can knock down threes, hit the mid-range jumper, and you know they both can do damage at the rim.
And out there for Atlanta, Spud Webb at the point with Doc Rivers at the 2. At the forward positions, Dominique Wilkins and Moses Malone. John Koncak will be at center. And starting things off for the Bulls, it's John Paxson at point guard with Michael Jordan also at the guard. Then Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant at the 3 and 4. The veteran, Bill Cartwright in the middle.
Expectations are high for Jordan and Wilkins in this one. They're both exceptional scoring threats, and I know their teams are expecting each of them to be the difference makers out there as they try to get the W.
Now, here is Jordan. And it's sent back by Wilkins. Inside leaner, and it's in off the backboard. You know, often, Clark, it's the team's respective leader who sets the tone for their whole squad.
You are correct, partner. So if Jordan or Wilkins can manage to get off to a hot start, that could spread to the other guys and get their whole team rolling early.
That's a good point. From 18 feet away, Rivers can't get it to go. The #1 objective, Clark, of this Bulls defense has to be limiting Dominique Wilkins' looks. They've got to contain that incredible scoring of his.
Kevin, you're all over it. Right on point. I mean, if Chicago can't disrupt his usual scoring, then they're in for a long night and some real trouble.
Now, here's Wilkins.
Good finish from Koncak. You do not need to jump very high when you're 7 feet tall.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
The two scoring leaders facing off. But to dig deeper, let's go to a guy who can dig as deep as any, David Aldridge. DA.
Thanks, guys. We know that Dominique and Jordan's scoring will probably be the big story of the night, but there's a lot more to these guys' games that could affect the outcome. With Wilkins, we've seen a new focus from him on improving his rebounding, and as always, Jordan's defense can be just as impactful as his offense. Guys, back to you.
You know, David, that's an interesting point, and I think you're right. It's not just Clark about scoring tonight. It's got to be a multifaceted game. Wouldn't you agree?
I certainly would, Kevin. Limiting your opponent's touches and disrupting their shot attempts and their offensive flow, I think could be the real name of the game in this one. You just can't get it done with offense alone.
I know Jordan takes pride in his defense. We'll see if that's true tonight.
Yep, we'll keep an eye on that.
You know, Clark, in some ways, this game could come down to either Jordan's or Wilkins. And who scores the most? Outperforming the other could seal the game for their team.
And, Kevin, that's exactly what we'll be keeping a close eye on. Which one is leading in the point column? Because I agree the winner of that duel very well could decide this thing.
Oh, what a duel it's going to be. All right, Clark, Wilkins and Jordan. A couple of talented one-on-one players who are both going to be seeking mismatches in this one.
And, you know, Kevin, if you're on either of these teams, you've got to be ready to come at Jordan and Wilkins defensively. Don't let them dictate things. Low-effort defense, not going to get it done because they'll take advantage of that fully.
Oof. Here's Pippen after Moses Malone score. Jordan passes to Pippen. Jordan down low. Working on Wilkins.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Shot from 12. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Boy, Neek gets so much lift on that jump shot. It's really hard for any defender to affect his shot.
13 feet away. Jordan can't get that one to fall. The Hawks leading by 4. Clark, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end of the floor. Excellent game plan and execution. No hesitation from Wilkins. The edge he brings on offense is really what makes him lethal.
Clark, I know the Bulls are hoping for big things this year after making it all the way to the conference finals a season ago.
You know, I think Chicago proving they can handle teams like these Hawks could be a really good sign for them as they look to become a more dominant and consistent force in this league.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Boy, outstanding ball movement from Paxson there, showing a willingness to involve his teammates.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. Webb with it. No points in the game yet for him. They get it back. Malone, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Hey, Clark, something that could be a difference maker in this one is Moses Malone's dominance on the glass.
I agree. I mean, Chicago is going to have to fight extremely hard to beat Malone to rebounds. He's relentless in pursuing them, especially offensive boards. But limiting the Hawks' second chance points, I think, is essential for this Bulls team.
Good observation. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Purdue, he's checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Horace Grant. And Armstrong subbed in for Paxson. Kick out to King. Back to Pippen. Over Rivers. King outside. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And they double up Jordan. Shoots over Wilkins. And again, Chicago. No good. 18 feet out. They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Pippen.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
Puts the move on. The shot's good from Jordan.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Tony. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Some fresh competition, Clark, for the Bulls and Hawks in the league this year, with 2 expansion teams coming to the NBA in Orlando and Minnesota.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, these teams are focused on the game at hand. That's pretty obvious, but this is a very interesting time for the NBA. A lot of new talent and a new landscape.
A lot of growing indeed.
Dominique Wilkins unafraid to put his body on the line, going right into that interior defense and getting himself fouled in the act.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first. For the Hawks, Antoine Carr. He's checked in for Malone. And Smith subbed in for Doc Rivers. No good on the second free throw. Here's Jordan. And the layup is good. Jordan's got 8 points.
Nicely done by Armstrong there. Recognized the overcommitment from the defense. Got his teammate a nice opportunity.
Wilkins kicks to Tony. Second chance shot. And it's King with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And 3 from Jordan, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back, everyone, to Chicago as the second quarter gets underway. It's been an exciting game so far between the hometown Chicago Bulls and the visiting Atlanta Hawks.
For the Bulls, they've got a new coach at the helm this season. With Phil Jackson, this is his first stint as a head coach here in the NBA.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Wilkins is out there with Carr. Then there's Kevin Willis, then it's Webb, and it's Smith in at the 2. Here's Pippen. Dominique Wilkins making his last shot there. Jordan finds Grant. To the right side. Paxson passes to Carter. 5 on the clock. The high post shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 10 points for him. Jackson, of course, a former player, a former assistant under Doug Collins in Chicago. And Clark, I hear he's got some interesting ideas when it comes to on-court strategy.
Well, Kevin, you know, he's certainly got some good pieces to test those ideas out with. There's no denying that. But what I think matters most is that the guys seem to relate to him and like it. Chemistry between players and head coaches is critical.
Well, you played a long time, and you know how important that connection can be.
That's a very key deal.
Jordan with the bucket. Now looking back at the opening quarter, Clark, Jordan managed to stay ahead of Wilkins in points scored.
Yeah, really good start for him, Kevin, in that regard, but can he keep doing that the entire game?
Right. Here's Webb following the basket by Michael Jordan. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Atlanta making some changes. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Willis. Livingston comes in for Antoine Carr. And it's Rivers in for Smith.
Doc Rivers.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
Working the screen game to perfection.
Yeah, Clark got him all the way to the rim. Pass to Paxson. Back to Jordan. Jordan is doubled. Grant gets a wide open look. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 3-point lead. Let's go to David Aldridge, who has some inside info on the Chicago Bulls.
Hey, Kevin, when you talk to the coaching staff and you say, what's the key to success against the Hawks, they have a one-word answer. Michael. They expect big numbers from Jordan, probably exceeding his average of 35 points from last season. Back to you, Kevin.
Well, that's good stuff there, David. Sometimes, Clark, the answer is that simple, I guess.
Yeah, you don't have to complicate it, especially when you're talking about Jordan, because he does make it really simple. Although he's not a one-man show, his whole team is going to have to still step up.
And they take pride in that, don't they? Helping this very special talent do what they've got to do.
Yeah, they're pros, and they get their checks twice a month, too. The Hawks and the Bulls, when you look at the measurables of teams and players, pretty standard for the league, with explosively athletic backcourts and then quite a bit of size down low, too. What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Takes it inside. Rivers dishes to Wilkins. And he gets it to go. Wilkins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Making people around him better. One of the things Doc is best known for. Doc Rivers, that is.
Like we were talking about size, both of these teams start a 7-footer at center.
Yeah, you know, Koncak and Cartwright are very imposing at that position, Kevin. And then you get Grant and Malone are paired evenly at 6'10". So, hey, there's no way this game is not going to be physical in the paint.
Yeah, it'll be a battle for sure. Here's Wilkins, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Right now, Dominique doesn't seem to be having much issue, Clark, working around the Bulls' defense.
And that doesn't bode well for Chicago. I think they've got to get a better handle on him, Kevin. They got to corral him. If Dominique is just getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, that is terrible news for the Bulls.
Hodges checked in for the Bulls. Armstrong comes in for John Paxson. And a change for the Hawks. Tony's checked in. Clark, as we can see, checking in on the scoring duel between Jordan and Wilkins. They are matching each other pretty closely all game long.
Yeah, two superb talents when it comes to putting the ball in the basket, and I think the back and forth between them has really heated up.
Chicago making a switch here. Kings checked in. Right side, Wilkins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, Wilkins gives you a lot of highlights, but this time showing you he can get gritty and get his hands dirty, absorbing the contact and still getting the shot in the air.
The Hawks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That free throw good from Wilkins. Chicago making a switch here. Purdue's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, you got to appreciate how consistent these Atlanta Hawks have been. I mean, season to season, even while going through some roster shakeups, they've been steady.
Chicago calls timeout. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clark, as we know, last year the Hawks were able to hit 50 wins for the 4th consecutive season.
And Kevin, I think that speaks to obviously the product on the floor, but the quality of their organization too. I mean, these are players and coaches who just know how to win games.
Hawks on D. It's a 5-point game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Now, here is Tony. Pass to Malone.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
And Hodges kicks to Armstrong. King outside. Jordan left side. Over Wilkins. Offensive rebound. King, the pass to Jordan. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
At the line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan. 1 shot.
1 shot.
Jordan no good on the free throw. .124 left to play here in the half. And here's Tony. Malone right side. And again, it's Atlanta.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Cedric Tony.
1:07 left in the first half. Jordan against Wilkins. A nice shot by Jordan.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Now here's Rivers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Nice move. And Wilkins gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 3.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall. And so it's Atlanta with it. Tony the pass to Livingston. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And the defensive effort like that, that's why they're trailing.
Exactly. Oof! You have to meet the offense's physicality. And they did not. Shot from the wing. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
That's a quality shot right there. It just didn't fall for him.
And stolen by Jordan. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Gotta like how Jordan keeps his focus, not allowing the defense to get the better of him deep inside.
The Bulls have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Chicago.
Free throw good, Jordan. 8 seconds left in the first half of the game. Smith surveying the D. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Dominique Wilkins for the Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. So welcome back, everyone, to the third quarter of this contest between the Bulls and the Hawks, where Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins have been going at it. Here's Webb. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And as this second half gets underway, the defensive ability of the Hawks and Bulls only become more important. You got to limit your opponents down the stretch, and both of these teams have the ability to do that.
We've got Cartwright. Grant is out there with Pippen, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Paxson in at point. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Pippen.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. Uses that length to score through contact.
We were talking about this before, but Clark, some very capable defenders on both sides of the floor.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, the duo of Pippen and Jordan, so effective at wreaking havoc and forcing turnovers. And the Hawks have Doc Rivers, who can hassle ball handlers. He's physical as a backcourt defender, as well as Moses down low to eat that glass and block shots, too.
Both are fun to watch. We're going over the numbers from the first half. Clark, Jordan was able to top Wilkins in scoring in the first and second quarters combined.
A critical advantage, partner, that he worked really hard to get. Not all of his hoops were easy ones.
Right, you're right on that.
And the 7-footer contact is a load to deal with, especially when he's trying to score.
The Hawks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Jordan, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And stolen by Jordan.
When you think about Michael Jordan, you think about scoring, putting the ball in the basket. But he...
Oh, my goodness.
The assist from John
Chicago, Atlanta. It's a special matchup. And these fans feeling a little extra electricity from Michael Jordan in this one. Now, here is Webb. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Grant against Malone. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Hawks lead by 3.
That's an excellent move inside, keeping pace here.
Wilkins against Jordan. The pass to Paxson. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Jordan is doubled. Down low, Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Hey, just putting in the work, doing the job. Grant does this every night. Rarely takes a game off in terms of his effort and tenacity.
Here's Webb. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. The shot's good.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Grant the pass to Carter. Bulls moving the ball around. Michael Jordan's presence felt by every fan in attendance.
Air Jordan lifting off, and the Hawks could do nothing about it. These Hawks have a trusted and capable leader steering the ship, and that's Coach Mike Fratello. He won Coach of the Year for his work with this team in the '86 season. Just a touch more aggression on the defensive glass, and that could have been prevented.
Grant outside. Back to Jordan. Oh, Michael Jordan shaking the backboard.
Jordan always eager to entertain the home crowd, putting on a show for these fans here.
The Hawks leading. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the basket by Webb. An experienced coach who knows his team inside and out. That's Mike Fratello. Clark, do you think that gives the Hawks an advantage?
I think it could, Kevin. I mean, Coach Fratello will have an easier time seeing what his team needs out there and will know what adjustments best suit this squad.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. It's Wilkins with the drive. What athleticism from Dominique Wilkins. Wilkins making a statement with that one, showing these fans that Jordan's not the only high flyer in town. Grant finds Jordan, driving inside. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 6 assists here tonight. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Atlanta. They lead by 1. As we get deeper into this game, Clark, it has been all Jordan offensively, as we can see, leaving Dominique well behind him.
You know, I didn't think it would be this one-sided. I mean, Jordan has just been operating at a totally different level, and Dominique has not managed to match that intensity or production.
You're so right.
What a boost a finish like that can be.
Woo! Wow, rocking the rim, making him pay, and smiling back the other way. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You know, we talk about Pippen's versatility a lot, and with good reason. There he's showing you a superb court awareness with that pass.
And it's the Hawks' ball. It's a 1-point game. Rivers against Pippen. It's Rivers on the wing. Outside Wilkins. 4 on the clock. And Jordan's dunk is answered by Dominique Wilkins. A stellar showdown tonight.
Oh, the human highlight reel. Add another one to his package.
And they double up Jordan. Passes it to Armstrong for the tie. Kept alive. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Wilkins. Here's Smith. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. So for the Bulls, Neely's checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Grant. And Hodges subbed in for Pippen. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Tony, he's checked in for Doc Rivers. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Boy, that's textbook defense there. Nice timing to get that steal.
Hodges against Tony. Smith outside. There's the pick. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, so far Wilkins has just been going off, finding plenty of ways to outwork the defense and get his points.
Here's Jordan. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jordan's got 16 here in the second half.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Smith outside. Tony with a screen on Armstrong. Bounce pass Smith. Here's Wilkins. There he goes. Oh, and he gets it to go. Nails the buzzer beater.
51.
Big time boost at the horn.
It's been all about Dominique Wilkins for the... Welcome back, everyone. We get into the fourth quarter of this thrilling game between the Atlanta Hawks and the Chicago Bulls. And this crowd is feeling it. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 5.
As this game wears on, you have to be so conscious of Michael Jordan. I mean, he's got something of a reputation for being a closer, and that's an understatement. He finds a way to push himself beyond his limits to come up with clutch points when his team needs it most.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Webb. Dominique Wilkins out there with Antoine Carr. Then it's Malone, and it's Tony in at the shooting guard position. Knowing that Michael Jordan likes to explode down the home stretch offensively, Clark, think the Hawks might increase the defensive pressure on them.
You know, it wouldn't shock me, Kevin, if they did just that. Just make sure somehow, some way, you don't allow him to put together a run.
Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Neely.
Woohoo! Wilkins silencing this Chicago crowd with a thunderous jam.
And as this one winds down, the Bulls not able to slow down Wilkins offensively, Clark. And that has been a tough battle all game long.
I think it could be a major mistake at this point. Wilkins just too talented to score. You've got to put more pressure on him.
Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Rivers checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's Jordan. To the inside. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Jordan's got 41.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. picks his spots really well inside.
Here's Rivers. Rebound by the Bulls. Grant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Cartwright. Outside Jordan. Lays it up off the glass. Jordan's got 4 this quarter. Looking back at the third quarter, Clark, Jordan had the lead over Wilkins for points scored in that period.
And Kevin, that could bode very well for MJ. Maybe some momentum coming into the fourth quarter where he has to continue to outduel Wilkins. Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
The Hawks leading by 3. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Hutchins.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Scottie Pippen.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Webb dishes to Rivers. Wilkins in the post. He's defended by Jordan.
With defensive prowess and nearly a 7-foot wingspan, it's a lot harder to get a clean look on Jordan than most guys.
And the dunk by Jordan.
They've worked really hard to pull themselves back into this one, but there's still more work to be done.
Atlanta with the ball. Now Webb. He kicks it to Rivers. Here's Malone. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Concax checked in for Atlanta.
On the floor for the Hawks, John Concax.
Here's Chicago. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
You know, something I like about both of these teams, the Bulls and the Hawks, is the experience they have, the range of experience. I mean, you've got younger guys like John Concac and Horace Grant, and then you've got the seasoned veterans like Moses and Bill Cartwright. It's a really good balance.
Malone right side. And Grant sends it back.
One of the better defenders in this game, Grant teeing off on that one.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Clark, I've always wondered how valuable you think it is for younger players to get a chance to play alongside more experienced players.
Kevin, I think it's crucial and absolutely vital. Older guys have a way of being able to teach a young star so much about patience and which battles you fight and which ones you let go and how you carry yourself as a pro and all of the nuances of playing in the NBA. Good veterans can help young players set the tone for the rest of their careers.
That's a great answer. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Webb, the pass to Wilkins. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Webb's got his 6th assist on the night.
An outstanding finisher. Wilkins is at his best when he's attacking aggressively.
Jordan, and Jordan slams it home.
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
Pass to Malone. And Malone with the stuff.
Malone is a big-time performer, having no issues with being in the spotlight and coming up with big buckets.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
It's been a shootout all night. Why let up now? I say keep it going.
The Hawks leading. Here's Webb. The outside leaner, Malone.
Foul, John Concax. First personal foul.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Jordan finds Pippen.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Spud Webb.
After getting smoked earlier in this game, they battled back to take the lead. Kudos to them.
15 fouls. At the line for your goals, Michael Jordan. Shooting 1.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
The Hawks trail it. Webb with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Inside. And it's blocked by Jordan. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Bulls. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Good find there by Grant. He's a really solid decision maker who plays within himself and within his role.
1:35 left in the fourth. Webb with it. Malone in the corner. And the pass to Rivers. Back to Malone. Some solid defense from Grant.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Nobody more clutch than Jordan. When the game is on the line, he comes up large for his team.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Wilkins. Rivers surveying the D. Here's Malone. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
Pippen, the pass to Carter. Paxson kicks to Jordan. And they double up Jordan.
Things looking very bleak right now. They got to get buckets, and they need them fast.
Rivers can't get it to go. And that's an intentional foul.
Rivers. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Jordan. 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Webb against Paxson. Rivers lays it up and banks it in.
Doing damage inside. Rivers absolutely fearless. Loves to take it up in there.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Chicago, Michael Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Wilkins. A three-pointer, no good. This offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Everybody sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you really hard to defend.
Here's Jordan. And again, no good by Chicago. And the Chicago Bulls, Clark, managed to pull out the win here tonight with Michael Jordan delivering a terrific performance to overcome Wilkins and these Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, Kevin, able to beat Dominique's offensive talents once again. Always special, though, to watch these two go at it head-to-head. MJ got the better of Dominique this time.
He did tonight. But looking beyond just the 2 stars, Clark, as you like to say, this was a team win.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, Jordan cleared and made the way, but the rest of the Bulls did a terrific job keeping up with them and putting a lot of pressure on this Hawk squad. Well done by the Bulls.
This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.